Siemens NX exercise number 2. In this video, we are going to model this simple block using Siemens NX. So we have the rectangular bar here, these 3 vertical bars, and in this cylinder, then we have a hole in the cylinder, the hole that passes through these 3 bars. Then we have 4 holes here. So this is a drawing of the parts. These are the dimensions. This is the front view. This will be the top view. This will be the right side view. All the unspecified fillets have a radius of 25. So these fillet edges have a radius of 25. The color of the body is ash gray. So the color of the body itself is ash gray, and the color of the holes is orange. So as we can see, the color of the holes are orange and the color of the body is ash gray. So this is very simple to do. Make sure you watch the video to the end so you know how to create this simple parts, and leave a like on this video if it helps you out. Now make sure to share the video so your colleague engineers and students can also watch and see how we can model this part with Siemens NX. We can now begin. We are inside the Siemens NX window. Now create a new part file. The template should be a model template because we are creating a new part file. The units, millimeters, and then specify a name for the part and a folder to save it. Okay. Now this will take us to the Siemens NX 3D modeling workspace. Now let's start first with the rectangular plates. So it has a length of 200 and a width of 300 and a thickness of 30 millimeters. Extrude because we are adding material. Sketch section. You're going to sketch the section of the rectangular bar on this XY plane, which is already selected by default. So okay. And you draw a rectangle with the from center method, and the center should be on the origin. Then we dimension. So the length 200, the width 300. As you can see, the sketch is fully constrained. Make sure every sketch you make is fully constrained before you start extruding. So finish. And the thickness of the block 30 millimeters. Apply. Next, we add these 3 vertical blocks. We are first going to create this block and then pattern to get 3 blocks in total. So still with the extrude sketch section, we're going to sketch the section on this face. Okay. So we're going to draw a rectangle and has a length of 175 and a width of 150. So we gain rectangle, this time with the by 2 points method. The first point here, the second point here. The length 175 and the width 150. And the distance from this edge to this edge here is 60 millimeters. Again, sketch is fully constrained. Finish. Okay, so the width is actually 180 millimeters, not 150. Again, the sketch is fully constrained, so finish. And then we are going to extrude in this direction by a distance of 25 millimeters. And then reverse the direction so it can go inside. Set the boolean to none initially. Okay. So we can see this body is separate from this body. Now we have to pattern, so we get 3 blocks in total. So we can see pattern feature. The features to pattern, click on this extrude. The layout, linear. Specify vector. You can see these 3 arrows. We are patterning in this direction, so just click on this arrow and reverse the direction so it can come inside here. We can see the distance between this line on this block and this line on this block. The same faces on 2 different blocks is 87.5. So set the spacing to count and pitch. The count should be 3 because we need 3 blocks, and the pitch distance 87.5. We can show results, and this is how the pattern will look like. Okay. Now we want to merge these 4 blocks, so unite, select the target body, should be this base block. The target body is only 1 block, so we select the base block, and then the 2 body should be these 3 blocks. Okay, so you can see these 4 blocks are all merged into 1 block. Next we add this cylinder as well. So again, extrude, sketch section. I'm gonna sketch on this face. Okay, we have a circle of diameter 90 millimeters. And the distance from the center of the circle to this face is 150. And then looking at the top view, the distance from the center of the circle to this edge here, which will be this edge, is 190. So fully constrained sketch, finish. We want the extrusion to go in this direction, so reverse the direction. Looking at the front view, we can see the extrusion starts at a distance of 5 millimeters from where we made the sketch. So you have to start at a distance of 5 millimeters back and then extrude. So the start distance should be -5. So that the -5 will come back like this. And then we end the extrusion at a distance of the 210, which is the full length of the cylinder, -5. That will be where we made the sketch. So 210 minus 5. Now send the boolean to unite with this block. Apply. So this is what we have. Next, we remove material, so we add these holes. So with the hole feature, hole direction normal to face. The form will be a simple hole. The diameter of the simple hole should be 60 millimeters. The depth should be until this face here, so just set the depth limit to through body. The boolean subtract, come to sketch section, and then click on this face. Okay, the sketch point tool is already selected, so place the center of the hole in this center of the cylinder. Finish. Apply. Then we add this hole. So this hole has a diameter of 25 millimeters through the whole body. Sketch section on this face. Again, with the sketch point tool, place the center here and let's dimension. So the distance from the center to the top is 30 millimeters. The distance from this center to the center of this hole is 95. Sketch is fully constrained. Finish. Apply. Then we work on these 4 holes. So again, sketch section on this face. Okay. And we want to place these 2 holes and then pattern by a distance of 230. So place these 2 points here. Make sure they are vertically aligned. So click on this center and this center. Vertical alignment. The distance from the centers to this edge is 35. The distance of separation between them is 90. And then the distance from this center to the edge here is 55. Sketch is fully constrained. So let's pattern to the other side. So come to this pattern curve. Select curve to pattern. Click on these 2 points. The layout should be linear. Direction, you can click on any line that has the same direction as the direction you want to pattern. So just click on this horizontal line. Reverse, so it can come here. The spacing should be count and pitch. The count should be 2, and then the pitch distance 230. Okay. Sketch is still fully constrained, so finish. The diameter of the holes is 20 millimeters. Okay. Then we add this fillet edge. Has a radius of 10 millimeters for these 4 edges. Edge blend. Radius of 10. Click on these 4 edges. Okay, so double click on it. And then we add this edge. Okay. And then the unspecified fillets have a radius of 25. So these fillets have radius of 25. Again, edge blend and a radius of 25. Click on these edges. Okay. Then the color of the body is ash gray and the color of the holes orange. So come to view, edit object display. There is a class selection pop-up here. Select object, you click on this body, okay. And then change the color to ash gray. Okay. Then the color of the holes, we also change them to orange. Now to change the color of these holes only, under this type filter, we want to select just the faces. So face, and now we can select only the faces of the holes. So click on the whole faces. And then we can see the edit display here. Change the color, this time to orange. Okay. So yeah, that's how to model this part using Siemens NX. Thanks for watching. That is the end of the exercise. Make sure to check out the other Siemens NX exercises so you know how to model basic shapes and basic parts using Siemens NX. I'll see you in the next exercise. Peace.